Just making sure.
Yo, what up, Steeler Nation? We're back. It's Saturday. Getting ready to watch the game here at noon. Playing the Bengals.
Seems like someone's died.
Somebody has died.
Or all
Our
souls.
spirit.
Yeah, this is like, I feel like this is the day that I found out Santa wasn't real. That's how this
He's
season
not real?
feels.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I mean, he's real. He's real. I'm just kidding. I wish I could say, what do you guys want from Santa Claus? Let's start with that.
Well, what do we got? 2 days before Christmas? An hour before a game?
Yeah.
I think I could some Pat Fryermuth touchdowns. That'd be nice if I could deliver.
I want
I went
2 Mason Rudolph touchdowns, 60 yards from Johnson, touchdown from Muth, 35 yards from Muth, touchdown from Trent Irwin. Just because that was like
it's
a wild
oddly
card.
specific.
He destroyed
That might
us.
have been a bet that I made.
Yeah,
this
that's what it
morning,
sounds like. Yeah, it was
Trent
like,
That's all I want.
Trent Irwin destroyed us last year.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's starting, because Chase is out too.
I want 3
That's not good.
T.J. Watt sacks.
Yes.
That's
He
what
needs 'em.
he's
He
the
needs
only
7.
light in my life right
He does.
now.
He
I just
technically
want to
does.
see him break the record, and then we could just finish off the season with
Man,
that.
That'd be the only bright side.
He is. Him and Warren are basically the only bright sides of this season.
yeah.
Well, no, Porter and Jones have done good.
Porter's done, for a rookie, I think he's
Who's-
done exceptional.
50, Sheldon Roberts,
Landon.
Landon.
Talk about
See?
out of nowhere.
But he's a
But-
good run stopper.
He is.
Let's jump back a little bit. When did we last record? It was before the last Bengals game, wasn't it?
When we
I
still
think
had
Thanksgiving
hopes.
was.
Yeah.
Because I went
It
to...
was before Doug went to Texas.
Yeah, I was in Texas, and then I had another TDY, and yeah,
What's a TDY for
a
the
temporary
fans?
duty. So
Okay.
when the military makes you leave for however
For
long.
I say
essential
for the
training.
fans, but it's also for me.
They were both training TDYs, yeah.
It's essential.
One was a TDY on base though, but it was awful.
Yeah.
I was going in at 7:30 and getting off at like 4:35, and then traffic at 5 o'clock.
Is horrible.
God awful. So I was getting home at like 6.
Yeah.
We don't really have traffic in Alaska.
Honestly.
Oh,
there's
after
like-
work.
Maybe if we get stuck in traffic, it might be 20 minutes worth, and that's it.
After
If
it was really
worst case
bad
scenario.
last week. With
Honestly,
the snow,
well, yeah.
and then everybody's leaving Anchorage to drive back to the valley at that time because the other lane, I'm just watching cars just.
They don't have traffic though
Yeah.
compared to like.
compared to down
Florida,
in
it's-
Texas or Florida.
Yeah, you said Texas was a nightmare,
Yeah.
which that's because it's Texas. Sorry,
No,
anybody that's
sorry,
from there.
Texas. Sorry,
leave,
sorry. You
I
have a
guess? I don't know.
stupid team and a stupid
Yeah.
state.
So we've gone through playing the Bengals
Well, we lost.
versus Browning. We beat them, and we got 400 yards. It was a magical day.
And we were
Magical.
happy.
That was the first
We were
time Matt
happy.
Canada was not on the offense.
We felt great,
It was positive.
and
And then
it's gone.
we played who?
The Cardinals.
Cardinals. We played the
Yes,
Cardinals.
it was the Cardinals, and then
45 minutes
we
later.
lost.
And then Kenny got hurt off of a whole the dumbest
Play call.
play call. Kick a field goal.
Yeah.
They were winning.
Or hey, how about this one?
Or drink some damn milk.
Here, Naj, you're like over 6 foot. Take this and reach that way.
Yeah.
Dude, it should have been a field goal. I don't understand.
Multiple times we should have seen field
This
goals.
I don't know. It's like, oh, hey, we're either winning or it's a close game. And I don't understand going for it on 4th down if you're in the first half of the football game.
With the best player on our team right now, Chris
Yes.
Boswell.
When you're in field goal range.
He's automatic.
When you're in field goal range. and
He
it's,
missed one, I think.
An extra point.
Especially when
Yeah.
your punter can't pin anybody inside the 5-yard line.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's gotten worse.
Yeah, you could say so.
Like, what was it? Last week he had like a 27-yard punt or something like that?
I can't even remember.
Like
I tried to
we gave
forget about
we got
past
the
3
5-yard
weeks,
penalty so we could get more room. And then we're like, all
honestly.
right, dude,
yeah.
all he has to do
Yeah.
is just.
Yeah. Now
And
we
I
can
think
just
they
boot
caught it on the
Now we can
20
just boot
something.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Called a fair catch at the 20.
Yeah.
Well, we got crushed by the Cardinals. We thought maybe trap game. Mike
Yep.
Tomlin's classic for that.
Right.
We come in 4 days later we go home. No, we stay home, right? That was 2 home
Yeah.
games in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Color rush. Fields. The end zones are colored.
Lovely.
It's
I wish they would
beautiful.
I wish that was the standard again.
We're all hyped. We think
Sticks was actually in the building.
I know. It was a night game, prime time night
prime
game.
time.
We
The
never
first
lose
game-
those.
versus the 2-10 Patriots, who have just looked awful this year.
And we still had a really good shot at the playoffs.
Yep.
If we would have won those two games, we'd be sitting firmly in
85%
that wild
Mitchell
card spot at that point.
Trubisky is our starter, and we go down 21-0 in the first half. Then we come back and lose 21-18.
Well, it doesn't help on
we
the
couldn't
defense
make it.
either because he threw that pick, put him right
Oh
there.
no, it was all on the offense. Still.
Yeah, the defense. But
And then,
everybody's like, oh, they allowed
according
21
to Mike
points.
Tomlin, it was all on the defense, though. No, that was the Colts game. Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
On one of those drives, they started in our in
Like
field
on
goal
the-
range.
like
they
on the
started
10.
and I'm like, well, there's 7.
But we also, again, showed that we can't cover a tight end to save our life.
Yeah.
Shout out to Juju.
Yeah, he had a
Miss
great
him.
game. Probably
Yeah,
his best
good
game
for
in like
him.
2 years, but no big deal. That's what we do.
Well, we lost to them, so now we're kind of like, well, it's over, but there's a slim chance, I guess. So we go.
I don't know if I want it.
Indy. No, we haven't even gotten to this week yet. We go to the Colts.
Gardner.
Saturday game.
Minshew.
Gardner Minshew, still Mitchell Trubisky,
Mm-hmm.
and we started out strong, had a 13-0 lead off the block
And then
punt.
we did it, and then we went for it.
Yeah, we did. We went for it, and then didn't they go like 98 yards and
That sounds
scored
about
a
right.
touchdown?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it was just touchdown after touchdown for the Colts, and we lost 13 to 30.
Who was their running backs?
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
right. Practice squad players.
Yeah.
Literally, that got elevated that day.
Our whole team struggled that game.
It was bad.
And that ejection was horrible. I can't believe he got ejected for that. And now that he's suspended for the rest of the year.
Well, they cut it down,
Oh, did they?
but
What'd
it
they
doesn't
say?
matter because the guy sucks.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
upset
I wish
about
he was
yeah.
gone.
that guy. It was the principal.
Right.
It was the
Yes.
principal of the matter.
Understandable.
And he was on his feet, hit him with his shoulder, and I think the first place the shoulder hit was in like the chest, high chest
It
area.
goes through the ball right here.
and then it
shoulder
slid
here.
up.
You could point your finger at Pittman. He's the one who dove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, he was launching himself.
Yeah.
Pittman said that
it's
he
all
knows
on
it
offense
wasn't.
now. What's
If
the
it
league's
wasn't
rule.
a dirty play, then I don't understand how there could be any suspension or disqualification. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that night
'Cause he had a big hit shortly
earlier
before that.
Yeah.
And it was a great hit. It
Oh,
was
it was
perfectly
perfect.
legal. Everything about it was great. It was like old school football. And then I think that kind of gave them something to look like they were eyeing him. And then he did that again, and it was immediately like, oh, this guy's hitting too hard. He's got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said it was because he's a repeat offender, and I'm like,
Was he?
do you guys know who Vontaze Burfict is?
Yeah, what did KZ do in the past? I don't even.
It,
What?
it was when he was on the
I like-
Falcons. He like
Oh.
a quarterback was sliding, and he hit him with his shoulder.
So they went all. They're like
They
a
went
couple years
all-
ago.
yes.
This guy killed someone.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess.
but yeah,
Well,
it
now
was bad.
we've lost 3 straight, and we go
I hear you.
another home game versus the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest matchup of the
Browning
year.
versus Rudolph. Wow, this is exciting.
Bro, I don't know
This is
if
where
they
we're
think
at.
that Rudolph is better than. I would start him too.
After what we've
But
seen,
if
yeah, I
anybody's
would
happy about
start-
that, I think they're crazy. We know that he's not good enough to play in the NFL. Why don't we have a backup quarterback? Why have
This
we
is-
gone so many years without a backup quarterback?
This is the same
we had
thing.
Josh Dobbs, but
Yeah,
we
we
decided
had-
to get rid of
yeah.
him.
I didn't think he was good either, though.
He didn't
He
get
was-
a chance.
He didn't obviously.
He
He had like one
had
game.
like one game, I think, and it was a bad game. It was not good, but still, you got to give him a couple more tries.
Yeah, that is true.
But we're back to where the year that we had Duck
Mm.
and Mason, where we're like, hey, bring this guy in. Duck comes in one game, does good. Comes in the next game, sucks, and everybody's like, bring Mason in.
Yeah.
He comes in, sucks. Bring Duck in. It's like,
Yeah, Mason's missing half his skull. He shouldn't even be in the NFL anymore.
or we could just get a decent backup.
I will give him credit. He does have a beautiful deep ball, and hopefully they just throw it 40 yards every down because it's still going to be more productive than trying to get a drive going.
I mean, so did Jamarcus Russell.
Oh, we're back to that. That was like the first podcast ever.
That's all he
That's
could do.
close. That's
So
close.
that's the same
That's
thing.
true.
He was
And you
awful.
loved him.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
You said he was better than Brett Favre.
I was drunk, maybe.
You were definitely drunk,
Well,
but
then,
you said it.
null and void. Throw it out.
Brett
Erroneous on all counts.
Brett Favre and Marcus Russell in the same podcast. That's like a shot or something. I think we have to play a drinking game for that one.
It is what it is.
It was a ramble session you had there.
It was.
Do you guys want to throw some predictions out? Because there's,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could, before we do that, do you guys want to talk about Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, let's talk about Mike Tomlin. He
All in favor of firing?
See you later.
Wait.
Time
if
to
we
change.
want to go back to these
Oh, no, we're gonna go back.
podcasts, and y'all thought
I
I
can
was
make my
crazy.
point.
Y'all thought I was crazy.
Mhm.
Neither one of them was on my side. DJ was close
Nope.
to on my side, but not all the way.
I was like,
I was completely
Yeah.
against it.
yes, you were.
Yeah.
I'm
and
glad
I'll say it.
Yeah.
And these past 3 weeks, I've lost all respect for him. He's changed.
I did it years
My
ago.
complete outlook
The stat
on
that
him.
I already believed it, but the stat that really just hammered it home. I didn't need the stat to change my mind, but when I heard it, it just solidified it. 3 playoff wins in 13 years.
That was big. Yep.
there's been
those- you don't
those are the
realize
things-
it.
No, you don't, because you
Yeah.
feel like you've just won every year because you have
'Cause he
won every year.
has.
But what have you produced out of like the winning seasons? Just a winning record, and that's it.
He has underachieved so much. And then that video I sent you guys, I don't know if you watched it, but Shannon was making a really good point outside, like something that none of us have really talked about or any other fans so much. His inability to keep receivers and players.
In place?
yeah, in their
Or
place.
just
Or like
like-
make
or
them
just-
successful or whatever. You're talking Antonio Brown had to trade him, right? Okay. You're talking who else? Emmanuel Sanders lost him. You lost Mike Wallace.
Holmes.
You lost
We
Holmes.
go back to Santonio Holmes.
Yeah, you lost Holmes.
Yeah, he was
Super
still
Bowl
good when he went to the
MVP.
Jets.
Yeah, so
Bell?
you lost him.
Well,
Bell.
receivers, I guess we're talking.
Well,
Well,
Bell
he was
too.
a receiver.
Bell too. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the Claypool situation. Like, how'd you
Well-
miss on that so hard?
And let's talk about this year. Dotson. You see where he's at?
Who?
Dotson, the guy we traded to the Rams week
yes,
1.
yeah.
He's one of the top freaking players in this position right now with the Rams.
I just don't get it.
Mike Hilton.
Mike Hilton's one of the
killing
biggest
it every
disappointment.
week.
I still think Juju's a productive.
I think that was
third
a
receiver.
I cannot believe
I don't
that
think
we
he's a
swung
starter,
and missed
but-
on that. His talent was there, but you're talking.
Well, think of everything he does. He blocks, and
Great
he's just
blocking.
a good team player.
he has explosive play abilities,
Yeah.
though. And
Yeah,
that's
I know.
the
That's
thing.
what I'm
He
saying.
went on
He'd
our
be a
team
great
right now.
Like, I would take him over Allen Robinson.
Oh yeah,
They're
for
basically
sure.
the exact same thing.
They are.
He can be a number 2
but
receiver. For
he's
sure.
way younger, so
and he's faster too.
Mhm.
He
Well,
can.
what he did versus us.
Yeah,
But Mike Tomlin,
He's got to go.
he won't.
I know
not
he
this
won't.
year, no. But there's a good chance next year if we don't. Well, it's gonna suck. That's why we almost need to lose these next 2 games.
But we won't now because now
No, because he's
gonna
playing
get his
the Bengals,
500.
so he's going to try to do that, and he's going to do everything he can to get to that 500 mark.
Yeah, that's gonna
because
look
that's more
great.
important than.
I
him
think
than
we
anything.
should trade him for Justin Fields.
Have you seen the stats where they're comparing his stats and Cowher's stats, and they're like, "Look,
They're
they're the same
similar.
guys. Stop complaining about them." Like, way different situations.
Yeah,
Cowher took over a losing team. Chuck Noll's team.
Cowher
was,
had Neil O'Donnell.
yeah.
Yeah, he had that.
I mean,
he
maybe
had-
at that time he was okay, but
Tommy Gunn.
I'm just saying he built up that team. They were a losing team.
Yes.
They hadn't been to the Super Bowl in over. Well, last one was 79. He took them over 90.
was it
92?
92?
95 was the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and
versus
he
the
turned
Cowboys.
that team around and took them to. Well, the year before that, he
Was it
took them to the
AFC
AFC
Championship?
Championship and lost
Yeah.
on the last play with Neil
Yeah.
O'Donnell.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was on the
That's
1
right.
yard line, and he lost that game. And so he turned that whole thing around. The playoffs almost every year, going deep into the playoffs too. And then
92. Huh?
he
Good work.
he takes, and then all of a sudden, he wins the Super Bowl,
And hands the keys.
hands the keys
There you go.
over, same team, Hall of Fame quarterback.
yeah, that was the prime
Yeah.
Oh, that defense
time
was
for
insane
Ben too, and the defense,
defense was
the
just-
best defense we've ever seen.
Oh yeah, and then
Scary.
Arguably tied with the 2000 Ravens because they were
Right.
freaking.
Yeah.
And he what was
Lights
it?
out.
And then he went back to the Super Bowl with that team won, and then he went back again and lost. But
Yeah,
then
2
after
years
that,
after.
those players start leaving, and he starts running that team into the ground. And then what do we do? Win 3 playoff games.
Well, I think something with the coaching staff.
He hires
Something. Yeah, I know. Like whether it's him or I guess at the time it would be Kevin Colbert.
Yeah.
We haven't had a good defensive coordinator or a good offensive coordinator
No.
Dick
since.
LeBeau.
Well, defense Dick LeBeau. Offense, there was some.
They have what's
could
his
say
face?
Todd
Bruce
Haley.
Reigns, maybe, but there was a little bit of Todd Haley at one point. One season, we were lights out.
We
on
were the number
offense.
one offense. Yeah,
and I
Todd
think that
Haley.
was behind Todd Haley and Ben. But look at the offense we had though. It was almost
and that's why I say
impossible
he
not to do
underachieved.
mm-hmm.
And the defense was horrible during
Mhm.
those years.
Yeah.
And
But then once those star players win, then Todd Haley got worse. And is it because?
I feel like he was on a shorter chain than Canada was.
Yeah.
And he
But
had way
that's
more
because
success.
of who we had.
Yeah, but he had way more success. He wasn't running
Maybe
jet
I'm
sweeps.
forgetting things, but
He wasn't running jet sweeps every friggin'
well, he
play.
ran a friggin' toss on 4th and 1 versus the Jags.
Uh,
Best defense in the league at that time.
Well,
that was
and he
god-awful.
got fired. And then Canada had 0 games over 400 yards in 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is, how do you
It's
let
horrible. And then we thought, okay, now he's gone. But in reality, like that was just they were coming off a high of getting rid of him.
But
And,
they're still running the same offense. And I get you
yeah.
can't fully change the offense, or probably you should have.
do something.
I'm talking, okay, let's just get back to basics and go to everybody knows the regular power formation,
Did you see
the fundamental football formations. Let's
Yeah.
just run that offense.
Did you see Cower on Pat McAfee? He summed it up perfectly. He said, when you have a quarterback situation like we seem to have right now, and you have an offense like we seem to have, you put your quarterback under center forever until they can prove
Oh.
that they can do something else. Because every time we go to shotgun, we
No.
mess something up.
Yeah.
The
you're
line's
right.
not good at pass blocking at all.
Shotgun
I just feel like
toss.
look at,
I mean, we've
the
been
successful things
we've been
doing.
running the ball.
Yeah, but we should have been running
really
it
well.
more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm agreeing
Yeah.
with your guys'
Yeah.
input or Cower's input.
Yeah.
Okay,
on
the Niners.
Run.
That shows a good offensive coordinator whenever they had, who was it?
Any of them?
The
in
last
past
one
4 years?
before. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
they
know who their
weren't
offensive
good,
is.
and they were just winning playoff games and just running the ball like crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Do what you can do.
it
He
was
knew his
Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Garoppolo. He knew his quarterback wasn't good.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, we're just gonna
Run it for 260 yards in
Yeah.
the championship game. Just run.
Cower said he was like, it was like listening to you. You have Najee. Why are you running Najee this way and this? Like, don't run him sideways.
Yeah.
Throw him up the
He's
throw him
up the middle. Throw Warren sideways.
They're not even using that 1-2
No.
combo the way it should be used.
Nope.
Yeah.
The way we did it
You're
with
right.
the Steelers, Bettis would just drain that defense, and then they put in Zaraway or Willie Parker or something, and then and then they'd go off because they're so tired.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't we doing that? We have
I don't
that
know.
number
That's
2
the
running
mystery
back
right
to
now.
do that. We
That's the
have
mystery.
Warren, who's a speed running back and can make people miss.
It's annoying.
I think we just need a clean sweep of the staff.
We do, but it's not going to happen. Like
That's
No,
so
you-
frustrating. It
It
won't.
is.
It won't happen.
last week, he said everything's on the table. Have you seen anything change except for Mason Rudolph being quarterback this week?
Which wasn't even a
That's
shock.
not even a change.
It wasn't even a surprise.
No,
We're like,
that
yeah,
just had to happen.
Because
Yeah.
he made that change with 3 minutes left last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
Yeah,
it's not
good
even.
way to go.
I'm not even calling that a change.
That wasn't.
I'm
no,
just
it
saying
was
that's a
just
necessity.
natural.
Like when we found out that he was, I think whenever Kelly sent out the text, like, "Oh hey, yeah, he's starting." I wasn't like, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy."
Yeah.
No, I was like, figured.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't hear anything and we went into this game and I saw him walk out on the field, I wouldn't have been like, "Guys, look, he's starting."
Yeah.
I'd been
You
like,
got one quarterback who's completely blind and
This
the other's
is-
not. You
Yeah.
start the one that's not
"Yeah,
blind.
exactly." It's definitely,
Sorry, Mitch.
yeah.
Things are gonna
Dude,
change.
I don't know, dude. The Colts even did it. They had their big draft pick, but who did they put at backup? A proven backup quarterback who's played very well, and I think he never got a good
Yeah,
chance.
we did nothing with the quarterbacks this offseason.
No.
we let the
Nothing.
same
The past
ones in
3
there.
Yeah.
years, we
And
haven't
we,
done anything.
we know what Mitchell is going to give us. We know what Rudolph's going to give
He
us.
should have been gone years ago.
Why? Because we've already seen Pickett last year. He was hurt.
Right.
So why not get someone who could actually help back him up?
Right. That's
I think Pickett's made of glass.
yeah.
He is fragile.
Yeah.
He's still better than the other two by a long stretch, though.
Yeah, he's smart with the football, but I'm ready to move on from him too.
No,
He
I'm not.
I'm not either.
His 4 touchdowns. You got you guys
I think he
holding on
hasn't.
for
He
July?
hasn't gotten the chance with the offense yet. He's
Give him a
been-
chance.
since he's been in the NFL. He's been running
Even
off
if-
of Canada's system.
However,
Come on now.
even if we want to live out the
on
scenario of getting I would be ecstatic if we had Justin Fields. I think
Hell
it'd be
yeah.
fun.
It would bring a spark.
If I would still be cool with
Doug
that.
shakes his head.
I
Doug
know,
doesn't
he
like
hates it.
Fields. And he's got a point because Fields hasn't really shown that he's an elite. He's not an elite quarterback, but if you put him on a team that could actually do good, because the Bears aren't going to do good ever.
No.
Until they change everything.
I think he has an attitude problem, and you think that's what our team needs? He has said things in press conferences, I think that's the last thing our team
need
needs
to happen, right?
No, I think we need players that are just going to shut up.
Let's talk about an attitude problem.
We have enough attitude problems on the freaking team already.
Let's talk about attitude. Let's go back like 3 or 4 weeks when there was a fumble on the ground. Deontay didn't dive.
Yeah, because he was pissed off that Mike Tomlin didn't challenge the touchdown that was a touchdown. Thanks, Mike.
Right.
So he got a bunch of hate.
For a bad because he was upset about it.
Right. And then
last week, same thing.
He was pouting.
What is wrong with our receivers?
That is a culture problem in the locker room. Tomlin's not nipping it in the butt. He let Antonio Brown run around and do whatever he wanted those last few years, and then we had to get rid of him because of it.
Yep.
You could use the Raiders, for instance. Look at Devontae Adams. My God. You could tell his attitude was gone. The team's attitude was gone.
I get why he was pissed, though.
Him. Yeah, because Carr's gone and whatnot. But still,
that was the reason he went there.
Look at how happy he was after the coaching change.
Right, there's that, yeah. So you're saying that could pick it up?
If the coaching change happens, maybe something's got to happen.
Tomlin wants to be these guys' friends more than their coach.
Yep.
And I think that's the
players'
biggest
coach.
He's always been that way. They even said that when he first came on the squad. They said the biggest difference, one of the players was talking, I think it was Timmons or something. I can't remember. Maybe it was
I forgot about him. He was fun.
Was it Timmons? I can't remember, but he talked about they're like, what's the biggest difference in Cower and Tomlin? He goes, just the way he interacts with us is way different, like
when you buy your team Air Force Ones, you're definitely trying to be their friend more than their coach.
Cower was nobody's friend on that team. He was in charge. Nobody ever questioned who was in charge of that team. Right now, I don't know who's in charge of our team.
I just want to see changes.
Yeah.
We hear every week, changes. We're going to change.
Yeah.
I wish Gruden was able to come back and fix that team.
Gruden?
I think that's what we need.
Fix the Steelers? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, you're crazy.
I don't know if he would fix it, but
I think he would.
Well, we definitely want to get Justin Fields.
He has that hard edge.
Yeah.
That's what we need that. We need that.
We need a racist coach on our team.
Why don't we get you want to get Mendenhall? You want to get Mendenhall for offensive coordinator?
Yes, that would be a perfect.
Bro, that was way worse.
That was so wild.
That one guy, I can't remember his name. Man. That one with the podcast, he is just going effing ham on that.
Yeah. Why would you even make that statement?
He actually built the team. Yeah, he actually built the team.
Yeah.
If it was an all-white team.
Oh,
he built it. Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
The offense would be fine.
I think we have a chance.
We just have to kick it every time.
Defense would be.
Defense, McCaffrey would have to play both ways. Play safety.
I don't know about that. I mean, I was like, the DB situation would definitely be. It would be engage 8 every time. I would just run 3 safeties and just run every.
Good point. It was zone. Just stay zone no matter what you do. Zone. Anyways.
But
predictions for today.
All right, let's go. Let's see. Jake Browning versus Mason Rudolph.
Who's been lighting it up, by the way?
Oh, I know.
Really
fully tracking. Maybe we should get him. Because Bengals aren't.
Should have got.
He's not going to be their starting quarterback.
Will kind of laughed at it when there was a rumor about him visiting. Pittsburgh.
Wanted him. You could ask Kelly.
Yeah.
I love Baker Mayfield.
Oh, he's way better. I like his commercials.
Me too.
He's funny. That goes a long way.
I'm saying I'm going to be realistic this week. 28-17 Bengals win.
I don't even know what realistic is because I feel like I don't.
Realistic is us losing.
Yeah, that's definitely on the docket.
But we're all going to say this and we're going to win today is what's going to happen.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
It's in Pittsburgh.
Which really doesn't
Does that matter anymore?
That actually might be a negative for us.
Yeah, quit playing Renegade. Like you're ruining it.
Let's say.
And 1 offensive touchdown. That's it.
Damn.
Let's say 31.
For my monies.
31.
In the 30s again. Hopefully it's for
that's the Bengals.
Yeah.
We couldn't.
Let's go 16-31 Bengals.
Yeah, we can't buy 30 points.
Mine's 17-21 Bengals.
Got a lot of faith in that defense is going to be out on that goddamn field all fucking game.
We've been around that average for points.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there it is, people.
Yeah. Well,
The Bengals probably have like a pick 6 or something too.
next episode is gonna be talking about draft picks already.
Yeah, for sure.
Hang in there, Steeler Nation.
It's a rough one. This is bad. We're last place in the division.
More exciting, and we had the same record, but it was
That's
because
we got good
finished.
at the end.
We did. We went 6
and
2.
Kenny Pickett started playing really well.
And that's what
And now
should have happened this year, but nope.
he'll play next week.
Probably.
Hey.
Yeah.
We'll see where we're at. What do we got? A 6% chance right now going into today?
What do we need? Like 8 teams to lose
Yeah.
and us to win?
Per the usual.
Easy. Flacco's gonna knock us out again, baby.
Probably. But
It's rough.
on the yeah, I was about to do it. But on the topic of, considering it's December 23rd, I think we should do present exchange.
Oh, man,
yeah.
I would have skipped right over that.
too. I
That's
forgot.
good. Thanks,
Kelly
Kelly.
reminded us.
I forgot.
Yeah, let's do it.
We would have ended it. And
Let's
been
make
like, oh.
let's make some happy of this.
Okay.
Who's going first?
Thank you. Yeah. So let me see. Damn it, kids. Okay, so some of these presents aren't ours. Fucking.
There's that
Well.
Did you bring the kids' presents?
So. Oh wait, no. Yeah, they did fine.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did this correctly. If you open up something, I'll tell you if it's not yours. Then just grab
These
presents
two?
from under the tree. These are yours.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Should we
Who's
just
going
bust
first?
into them?
Well, I'm going. Let's open Steven's first.
Okay.
Stevens. Okay.
All right. I'll watch.
Oh.
Can you guess what it is?
Oh. I've never seen one of these before.
Oh, this one you have it.
Oh my
You
god!
gotta show the camera.
Bro, that's dope! Oh, that one's
Hell
never
yeah.
getting used.
Oh, that's getting used today.
Maybe it'll.
We are
save
rounding
us.
out-
Dude,
Merry
that's
Christmas, boys.
awesome.
We
dude.
are rounding out the season with
Fuck,
this
that's
one.
way
Yeah.
better than mine.
Damn,
No,
I was so
not
scared
even.
of that.
Oh man.
I got one for myself upstairs. I've been waiting to use
Yeah.
it. I'm like, oh my god, I want to hang it up. I got a spot right there.
Okay.
Way to set the bar.
Yep.
Okay.
Aw,
I guess we'll
not
go.
even.
Should we go Doug's now?
Yeah, you can do mine. You guys can
So,
open these
that one's
two
for me.
first.
Okay. Open this one first.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm legitimately happy you got me this because
I was scared you guys already had it.
I do
Nope,
not.
I don't.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
maybe it'll actually have players that we have. Last year's had.
I didn't even
players-
look. They were the last two.
We're just gonna start
And so
writing
I was
the
like-
other names. I see 99 Levon Kirkland. Thanks, Doug.
Steven, I hope.
Hell yeah, that's actually the best picture that you could probably have.
I hope Connor Hayward's on Steven's birthday.
Oh
Hope that's
my
his
God,
month.
Thank God he's not.
Cool. So
would've ruined
all right,
everything. I would've
now this
returned
one
Thank you, Doug.
and then that one.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think I got Watt on my birthday.
Aw.
No, I didn't. Damn. I got Pickett. Oh, my favorite. Now this one?
Yep.
I think it's the man.
No, he's
I'm a
not.
horrible
Boy.
gifter, by the way.
Ooh, what's this?
you like it?
Hell yeah.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yeah. They said it was a.
You know what's
I was so scared because you guys are the hardest to get them for because I was like, they have everything.
That's pretty
Steven, look.
Super hard.
Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hopefully
Doug.
you have room for it somewhere.
I will make room.
So we're good.
This is
So I
funny.
did good. I did
Yes,
okay.
You did great.
You did
Okay.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep. They said it was a good cup too. I asked.
All right.
Looks like it. All
You're
right.
definitely not gonna.
we
You're
got?
definitely not gonna know what the first one is.
Who?
Should I
You.
let him the first one? What do you mean the first?
He'll definitely. I have.
do
He
we
has
open
two.
it?
Oh.
He has two. You know, because of
All right,
what I
I'm
told
gonna
you.
open This one too, then.
Yeah. Bet you can't guess what it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
this is dope.
It is yours.
That's
that is
awesome.
dope. That
3D
is dope.
Waller. Thank you for the camera. Thank you guys.
I have a problem.
Kelly's sitting over there.
You don't have
too.
a.
Thank you, Kelly.
I mean, I had to get you.
Supervising us.
Had to get you bourbon because this
Right.
team is beyond drinking beer
Right.
every.
Is there
freaking,
more?
Yes, there's one at the bottom.
Okay.
This is dope.
This is
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
That's
DJ showed me
awesome.
these. I was like, oh, he's gonna love it.
You told Caitlin too. She's like, yeah, you're gonna like it. And I was
Nice.
like, what is it? She wouldn't even tell me. Let me see. I'll wear these today. Sad as I'm driving home. It wasn't a joke either.
No. Steeler Pit Vipers.
Oh, yeah. Those are sexy. There we go.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Merry Christmas, boys.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
Awesome. All right.
That was great.
It's almost time for
let's
the depression.
Go. The despair's about to start.
But anyhow, guys, thank you for spending Christmas with us. And
thank you for the gifts.
Subscribe, comment, tell your friends, everything else. But appreciate you and Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
everyone. Bye-bye.
R.I.P.
Bye.